Today I'm going to talk about a fragrance that I'm going to use during nighttime, and this fragrance, it does not fail me every single time. If you use it during the right occasion, your fragrance will only amp up everything. It amps up your looks, it amps up your confidence, it amps up your self-esteem, everything else. All right, the look part, I'm just kidding, but honestly, if you feel confident, you will right away you will have an instant glow up. Serious. Now, this fragrance is what I'm going to talk about. This is called Spectre Ghost. Now, this fragrance is from French Avenue, as is written right here, right? French Avenue fragrances. Let me just give you a disclosure or a preface. They are extremely nice fragrances. Just look at the design of this box. Extremely nice to have a look at. Okay, marvel at the beauty before I give you a complete review of how this fragrance is gonna help with my day. This is an extremely nice fragrance. Just look at the design of the bottle. It's as if the bullet is penetrating through something something like a wall. I don't know, but you can actually look at the design of the bottle. It has a lot of these engravings, things like that. Can't really zoom in for my camera. I'm using the front facing camera. Actually, to be honest, it's not really doing good right now. Okay, but just hope you can see a little bit. There's an engraving here and there, and the bottle design, you can see it's actually frosted. Now, this fragrance is extremely nice. The design aside, what is the most important is the scent profile, because what you can get from this scent profile is actually a ginger vanilla cake, okay? Ginger pound cake, things like that. Right? Just imagine vanilla plus ginger, okay? And this is the byproduct. This is what it smells exactly like. Okay, with an addition of a few fragrance notes here and there, this fragrance is going to be extremely seductive and nice to smell. This fragrance is a predominantly vanilla kind of fragrance. It has a bright, sparkly bergamot opening with a gingery opening. If you don't like ginger, then this may not be the fragrance for you. But me, for one, personally, okay, Asian cuisine, they use a lot of ginger. And me, as an Asian, as a Malaysian, I love ginger very, very much, right? Ginger pound cake, that's what you get in this fragrance, right? When this fragrance, when it travels down to the middle note, you do get a lot of this rose note, all right? Rose note, for me, it's not really prominent. I can't really get too much of it. A hint of it, maybe, okay? But to say the least, I can just get maybe like 5% to 10% of rose in the entire composition of the fragrance. But let's talk about the dry down. Dry down is heavenly because the dry down, you get a lot of this vanillic and woody kind of dry down. Okay? Vanilla and cedar wood is exactly what you get in this fragrance. Now, this fragrance, I don't say it's for everybody. As I said, if you don't like ginger based, food, fragrance or smell in general, I don't think you should try this fragrance. Although I think it's worth to try sampling this fragrance, because this fragrance is an, I don't think you should you know leave out this fragrance, because this fragrance, it is a dupe of the famous Nishane's honey. Okay, that fragrance is an extremely addictive kind of fragrance. Does give some the same taste as this. Okay, vanilla ginger pound cake, that kind of vibe. That's what you get in this. This fragrance is a little bit more masculine instead. Okay, I love it really, really much. I've been using this for many nights, many evenings, and not to mention this fragrance, it also costs for, I don't think it's not even much actually. I'm gonna give you a highball figure. It's about 180 to 200 Malaysia ringgit, which is about 45 US dollar. But when all said and done, this fragrance, for its quality, okay, you do get this click on kind of a cap. This fragrance is an extremely nice fragrance. Recommend you to give it a try, because there's one truth that I'm going to tell you. Normally, French Avenue fragrances, because fragrance, they are packaged in 100 mils, 50 mils, things like that. But for French Avenue fragrance, you get something like 80 mils. This is 80 mils size. So I guess you know where I'm going with this. Okay, less juice, higher quality. That's what it spells to me. That's what it looks like to me, right? So I don't think we should leave this out. you should definitely give this a try. Although you should sample this before you buy this fragrance. I'll see you soon. Peace.